All right, good morning and welcome back to our channel, Prince's Seat. We thank the Lord once again for bringing us to the dawn of another morning, and it's a wonderful 2nd of December 2025. This message was released in the night yesterday, but we had to postpone it today just enough for one day, and we just had to drop it at the wee hours of this morning. So, Reverend Elibo is right on the platform, talking to address the stakeholders and all expectant beneficiaries. You do well to pay attention to him, and he has one or two things to say. Very important for us to listen to at this time. Disbursement is sure, according to him. So pay attention. Reverend Elibo, your time now.
Hello, my people. I greet you. Yes, I greet you today, the first day of December 2025. I want to greet all of you in the name of the Lord. God bless you. First, we have to give thanks to God who has kept us all alive till now. As for the enemy, we would have been long buried before now. But God says no, because he is the one that disappoints the devices of the crafty, that they are not able to carry out their evil enterprise. Yes, God is on our side. Yes, Reverend Libo is my name, of course, you should know by now. Now, a lot of things have been going on in the grand community ecosystem. A lot have been going on. Thank God that we are here today. I also haven't listened to our president's voice note and haven't listened to Madam Ngozi Israel. I do not feel I should come up. Also, I listened to Ambassador Mrs. Onyenka Zinta Nwosu. I listened to Pastor Okorie Obasi Donat. I also have listened to voice note given by Davai Valentine. Of course, the voice of my president, Moses from Abuja, the president of Grand Community Decide Movement. All of us, all of you have spoken well. Yes, all of us, all of you have spoken well. Very, very good. I want to add my voice to them. I would have said, since all these my people have spoken, there wouldn't have been need for me to come up again. But more than enough people have spoken to me that when I tell them to listen to the voice of these my people, they will say, please, we do not know them. We know you. You are the one we subscribe to. We want to hear you. We want to hear your voice. Well, it is not that I do not want to give my voice note, but that at least in the grand community, what we had always, we have lost over the years, unity that we have lost. We have not been able to unite ourselves for so many years, for the past 9 to 10 years now. God had helped us to be able to unite all the grand community together. All the groups from different parts of this country have been brought together in one platform. We now call it Grand Community Decide Movement. And we appointed our Reverend Dr. Moses from Abuja to be our spokesperson. It will not be too proper for individual again to be coming up to give their voice note. I hereby want to encourage all of you, my people that subscribe through me in Great Excel Multipurpose Cooperative Society Movement grant. All of you that subscribe through me, I want to advise you. And as I've said before, and as I've also have posted in my platforms, in my 3 platforms, the contact, the link to join this our community, the Grand Community Decide movement, and also have posted to you the tweeting lines and links to join. At this point, I want to encourage those of you who have not joined to please find your way in there. Scroll down, you will see our link to join our common line called Grand Ecosystem Decide Movement under our amiable Reverend Dr. Moses from Abuja. He is a man appointed, though humanly we have to formally appoint him, but with what I have seen in him, he has all that it takes to be a president of this unanimous, magnus group of people. It's a part of, it's a kind of, will I say, if I want to be fair, maybe 1/3 of the whole nation, Nigeria, that are involved in this grant. He is competent, he is well enlightened, he is well informed, and he has what it takes to move all of us to our promised land. Once again, I want to congratulate our amiable president, Moses, Reverend Dr. Moses from Abuja. I want to thank you so much. You know what it is to be where you are. We, your supporters, we did not make mistake. We think it was God that led us to appoint you. So please, this my voice note is not to go against the rules or regulations. Just because my people, they are anxious to hear my voice. And if I give a voice note within my own group, they will not allow it to remain there. They will always post it outside my group. I have tried it over and over. And in fact, even the last one that some of you in the Grand Community Decide movement heard of it, and you were all very bad. That voice note was absolutely meant only for my group. And if you listen to it again and again, you will hear it was only for my group. So in order to make sure that some of the people that are not satisfied with what they hear from outside and they are not contented until they hear my voice, I have to come out to air my own opinion concerning what is going on. Yes, thank you so very much. That aside, I want to say that the Grand Community has endured, have been patient over the years. Nobody from anywhere should be able to say this time that we were not patient enough. And again, we have given the authorities ample time to decide to go into disbursement. But from time to time, we kept hearing stories upon stories. From this date to another date, the whole ecosystem and my own group, they are all tired. We are tired of constantly being posted. This week, next week, this week, next week. And now, this is the first time we are hearing the stakeholder have been ordered to produce their traveling document. Well, rumor has it that they had submitted. I say rumor have had it. It has been alleged that all the stakeholders have submitted their document relevant to what they demanded from them. Whether it's true or not, we don't want to care about that. It is left to you, the authority, to decide on that. Again, it has been alleged that this fund have been disbursed to all the stakeholders since 3rd of this November. Yes, 28th of October, was it 28th October, be September 28th? That one came and it passed. There was nothing. November 3rd came, where the hope of all Nigerians were built. It came and gone. Keep on one story to another. Please, I want to talk to us, those of you that are our stakeholders, under a serious allegiance to all of you. Please, on behalf of my own group, on behalf of all the people that subscribe through me, I want to appeal to you. Please take note. We are tired of waiting and being posted over and over. I want to appeal to all of you, the ground handlers, and those of you that are stakeholders under Pioneer. Please, sir, please, man, as many of you that are there, we are tired. And you people should not allow the international tweeting to take place. Because if you should allow it, if you should allow this tweeting to go across, to go to US and all the personalities in the global nations, my dear, it will not be as the one we are talking. It has come to the neck of all of us. We can no longer hold on again. And I appreciate our Reverend Dr. Moses from Abuja giving you a kind of time again, giving you 3 days, giving you a whole week, giving you another 4 days, giving you another 3 days again now. I think that should be enough for now. And I also heard by rumors, because it was not from the authority yet, that the stakeholders of this Pioneer are in connection with the IMF, World Bank, and the rest of them, agreeing that those who are not around, if it is true, because it has been alleged that they are all around and that they have all submitted their document. If it is true that they are over there, they are in overseas, and they give them 48 hours and they could not meet up, and now we are still talking about whether we should just be patient a little. The nation of people that registered, all the subscribers on all the grant in Nigeria, we are saying we are tired of waiting. We can no longer wait. So please, all those of you that are in charge of this disbursement, we expect you to do something today, tomorrow, and next tomorrow. By the grace of God, if nothing is done, whatever that want to happen, let it happen. It was said that if this disbursement issue is allowed to go across, it will cause a further delay. We do not care. Even if it will go to cause a further delay, let it cause it, because when that battle comes, it will be once and for all. Yes. And again, remember, this is grant given to individuals and companies to help to develop Nigeria, to remove Nigeria from the poor nations and group Nigeria among the developed nation. And we are slowing it down. We don't want it to happen. Also, it is also alleged that the government, they want to make sure they collect the tax from every of the money that will be disbursed. Now, I also have heard that this grant money should not be taxed. is not a taxable fund. I know that Nigeria as a government can do anything. Anything they choose to do, they can do undo. But if you allow the international body to come in, the tax may not affect it, and that will be on the advantage of every subscriber in this project. So I haven't appealed to all the stakeholders, both those that are within and those that are out. Please let this money be released. For those of you that have enough to eat and spare for tomorrow, a lot of us, we are not having even to eat once a day. Let that be a burden to you. Let that be a pain in your heart. There are some of your extended relations who are also facing this problem of no fund in Nigeria. Since this new government came in, there have been two horrible increase of everything. Food, the cost of feeding has gone high. School fees have gone high. Health-wise, medical treatment, in fact, just mention a few. And I tell you, there are a lot of threats to Nigerian citizens. A lot. Okay? Among the threats in Nigeria, right as I'm talking, is jihad fighters. Fighting, war. There is a threat of war. And it is also alleged that some of the leaders, I wouldn't want to say stakeholders, some of the leaders are indirectly waiting to hear that war have burst out, so that those money with them, they can quickly do without and use it to escape themselves and their family, as they had already had it in mind. I don't think I believe it. But by and by, there are signs proving to that. There is no reason why, if the money have been disbursed to all the stakeholders, why should they be holding it? If the people that are not available, they can wait for their own, while those that have submitted their document should be paid as soon as possible. Even as I'm talking, they should go ahead and make the disbursement to those that are around. You cannot punish the good and punish the bad along. Even God said, if he can find only 10 people in the city of Sodom and Gomorrah, he will spare the whole life of the rest people. Here we are. Can we, because of two people, two individuals who happen to be privileged to be a part of this grant, now keep thousands and millions of Nigerians who are hungry? We keep them in hunger. Every 1 second that passes, people are dying. Every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, people are dying. No money to treat themselves in the hospital. No money to feed. School fees are on increase. In fact, I wouldn't want to mention some schools that have increased their school fees of the students. It's not even double, it's not triple, overpass the normal. And then a lot of these people that are in this grand community, they are waiting to see if they can give them this money. They will use it to pay for their school fees. My brothers and sisters, men and brethren, how do you look at this whole thing? How can you close your conscience, allow the masses of Nigerians to be dying in hunger, whereas it is in your own power to do the needful? How do you close your eyes and allow the perishing nation of Nigeria? The government has inflicted so much pain to every Nigerian. Now, this fund would have at least lift people to a height. Now it has left the power of the government. They have transferred it to you as individual Nigerian. My brother and my sister, please think back. Have godly fear. Have God mind. How can you, while you are alive, you allow people to be dying of hunger, which they could have cured, could have solved by this money that is in your care. Abba. It is not a good thing. Remember, on the day of judgment, every one of us will give account to God, our Maker. Whatever God you serve, there's a day of reckoning. When you were in power, what did you do with your authority or power, the privileged power that you have? What did you do? How did you punish the people under you? What did the people under you, what did they enjoy? Remember, everyone is accountable to his maker. Yes. The Bible says, so then, each and every one of us shall give account of himself to the maker on the last day. Let these words go into your spirit. Think of the poor widows. Think of the fatherless. Think of those that are poor in the rural areas. Look at streets. Our street is filled up with children carrying baskets and hawking on the street, whether they are supposed to be in school. Many homes have been rendered homeless. What can you do to help them out? Release these funds. Every one of them will have a breathing space. I want to appeal to all of you. Please, if in your power, do something to help your brother. God bless you. Apart from that, I want to also address the general public. Every one of you should please have rest of mind. In my place, there is an adage that says, what you are killing, if it's not dead, you don't carry it and put in your bag. We have started this race together since 2014 or 15. Till date, don't give up. Be courageous. The money is coming. Relax your mind. Sheathe your sword. Some say they are not going to wait for court. They are not going to wait for anybody. There are different ways you can fight. But whatever fight you have, whatever method you had in mind to use to fight against those who have stood against these things, please sheathe your sword. I beg of you, sheathe your sword and let us join hands together to see how far we can go together. As we join effort, put all our strength together to support the Grand Community Decide movement under our president, Reverend Dr. Moses from Abuja. And if you have not joined, please find a way to join. Look for any of the link in any of the platform and join. And when it comes to a point where we have to tweet, join the tweet. Join, because if one man cook for one person, he could manage to eat it, to finish it. But if 1,000 people should join together to cook for a very few people, they may not be able to eat it. So therefore, I use that as a point to encourage all those that are responsible for this disbursement to do the needful before it gets too late. Please, I also want to address those of us that are in the ESCO, members of the Grand Community Development Community under our Reverend Moses. Please, before tagging those of us who are coordinator or pioneer, before you tag us as scammers, why don't you think it is important to try our boss, which we have started now? When the law catches up with them after trying their cases in the court, like our brother Moses, our president, have rightly said, that we cannot tag all the ground handlers as criminals or scammers until they are legally proved to be so. Why do you think the we that help to register people, why do you think we should be exempted and treated as scammers? Why do you think we should be treated and regarded as scammers? Why? When you have not tried our boss, which you have said, the grand handlers who we work with, you have not been able to deal with them to prove that they are actually scammers. Why should you take us as scammers? My beloved brothers and sisters that are in this platform, that will hear my voice, particularly those ESCO members that have tagged us as scammers. They name all of us, myself, Madam Ngozi Israel, Pastor Donas Okorie, they mentioned one Victor, they mentioned Amaka, they mentioned Madam Ambassador Zita, they mentioned all of us, many of us, about 21 or more than that. They mention all our names and publish it in the grand community. And you know that this grand community go around the whole nation of Nigeria. Do you want them now to use the eye of a scammer on each and every one of us? You want everybody that are in grand community to start looking at us as scammers. Whereas you have not even found out. Do you know that what you have just published is against the law? Is a character assassination under the law? If we decide to hold our peace now, that does not mean you have done what you have done and you will go scot-free. No. Please, we are going to disprove your allegation that we are scammers. And when we did that, if you allow it to last till then, every one of you that open your mouth to call, particularly those of you who supported it, you will not go scot-free. We are taking you up. The one who's called himself a chief, who I know is not a palace chief. It was the youth that appointed him to be their leader. And then they make him to be chief. He's not a palace chief. You people now, whoever that wrote those statements out, you say that man was right. And it was published all over the country. We all everywhere heard it. People are calling me from one corner. You don't know who I am. Men of God from different states are calling me. How many you came into this point to become a scammer for what? And you think those image that you have destroyed, it will just go like that? It will not. One, I suggest, number one, you must go back and use your mouth, whoever you are, use your mouth to broadcast it that these people are not scammers. That's number one. You will do it verbally, you will do it by write-up, and you will do it by voice note. And also, I will want to hear the voice of our appointed president, Reverend Dr. Moses, in this regard, to refute it and to say, these people we tag as scammers, they are not scammers. Repeatedly in the same platform and all the platform where this message was sent to. Because here in Nigeria, anything can go. If you are ahead in any of these embassy within Nigeria, with all the corruption nature of Nigeria, you can go scot-free. But not outside Nigeria. Because what you publish go beyond Nigeria. There are people in Dubai, people in different parts of of the nations that are a part of this program. And when you say so, they all received it. In every embassy, they will trace your history. And any kind of character deformation, they will bring you out. And it could deprive you or whatever. Please, to solve that problem, and to solve the problem of harassing you after disbursement. Nobody can hide in this nation. You should know now. Nobody. If you want to get me tomorrow, you can get me easily. Even these stakeholders, you want to get any of them, you can get them. Because they are not far from here. They are not far from the technology that is on ground. Everyone can. No hidden place again. With your NIN, you cannot hide. With your voter's card, you cannot hide. With your bank, you cannot hide. So don't tell me that you can go scot-free after you have scandalized our name and abused our name and put our name in a very messy level. Remember, the Bible says a good name is better than riches. Because you are pursuing ground, you tag us as scammers. From the day I was born till today, I've never gone to police station on any account except I took people to court because of their maltreatment to me. I've never been to court. I've never lied. I've never been arrested on any account. My record have been plain. Why should it be in the grand community now? Somebody will put my name. You are joking. Please, without further waste of time, go and reverse that voice note. Just as our Reverend Dr. Moses said, it will not be too good to tag all the ground. We are not standing on our own. We stand behind those that are in charge of this grant, particularly in Pioneer. If you think you won't do anything about it, hold on until you hear from us later on. So having said all of that, I want to appreciate all of you that have paid the price to listen to me and heard my voice as I have given it. Please, I advise that everybody that subscribe for this grant should not relent in praying. All of us should continue to pray as our mama, Madam Ngozi Israel, have always been saying, and some people are not happy. Keep on praying. God will turn it around very, very soon. I'm expecting to hear an alert within this week. If not so, it will not be the story as usual. I want to thank all of you. I want to appreciate every one of you. And I want to say, all the grand pursuers, all the grand community, please, let's join our hands together to fight this battle. Don't accuse anybody of anything. Don't fight against anybody. Don't tag anybody to be a thief or a liar. All the people you subscribe through, none of them can be declared as criminals or scammers until the law prove them so. Thank you so very much, and God bless you. Reverend Libo is my name, as I earlier said. Thank you. God bless you.